the sun and the cloud formation on opposite sides of the sun. It's just not, because normally with sunsets it's somewhere towards the left over the island of Panglao, but now it's just right here above the road. I know, but something's not the same. Of course it's not the same as all the time, but this one's really different. Well, I saw the Baldwin prediction earlier on Facebook. That was a little bit disturbing to read, but of course what we have is prayer. You see, I don't think these clouds are nimbus, but they're dark clouds, stratus and nimbus combined, I think. Cloud formation. Most of the time at sunset, the sun is like over the island of Panglao. Over there, that's the island of Panglao. But now it has moved. Maybe because of the because it's going. No, I think it's still summer months, July. The island of Panglao there, and we can actually see Cebu, like the south tip of Cebu. It's visible today. It's a very clear day. It's been raining in the past few days in select areas in Bohol, Quintagbilara, Baclayon, Albuquerque, Coronilla, somewhere. These areas. I'm not sure about the other parts of Bohol. So we're nearing the oldest church in the Philippines. That's the church here in Baclayon town, in Bohol. So during the 7.2 magnitude earthquake, as October 15, 2013, this church was also devastated, but it's now already rehabilitated. As you see, we have a new church here in Baclayon as well. And right across the church, right there, see barbecue stalls there. I can eat barbecue here up until 10 p.m. I think, because unfortunately now curfew is back, uniform curfew for the whole province of Bohol, and that includes the island of Panglao. From 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Yes, so no more parties in Panglao at the moment because of the curfew restriction. Gas station. It's the nearest gas station in Poblacion, Baclayon. Eco Oil, 54 and 90 pesos per liter. Now it's cheaper in Dawis. So I can get it 49 pesos per liter. There's also one gas station in Tagbilaran which is kind of cheap. I mean cheaper as compared to other parts of Bohol. The one near the BIT school, Institute of Technology. It's cheaper, the gas there. This is Bali out, call it Bali out. Well, the sun is already sinking down the clouds, the black clouds, much of their nimbus clouds. Well, it's almost 5:30 in the afternoon. It's dusk, going dusk. On Real Street. So it's almost rush hour because people are getting off their offices. There's a discount there, 5 pesos per liter. I think it's cheap. And Hinaros, it's just near Hinaros restaurant here in Baclayan. Across is Artisan Cafe. There's a chapel there, painted in green. There's a car repair shop right there on the right side of the road. Car aircon services here in Baclayan. You know, Upper Niana gift shop, they're very famous when tourism in Bohol was still very active before COVID times. Who won Real Street? There's lots of Real in Baclayan. And do you know Astoria? Astoria hotels. There's an Astoria hotel here in Bohol as well, just next to Petron gas station. Yes, this is definitely Takihon, so I remember. Motor Star, because I have a classmate here in college from Takihon. Nuestra de la Salvacion Chapel. There's the school here, and there's also a car service center here. I think Autotech, yeah. Autotech, if you need car services, you can visit Autotech. But they're quite pricey, I think, because they've been in the business for a while already. There's a big house. I think it's a mansion right there on the left side of the road. Yes, biking is now a very popular hobby amongst the Boholanos. You get to places for free, right? Not really for free, but of course at the same time you are able to exercise. During this quarantine time, we need something to do worthwhile as a way of taking care of our health, diba? There's an ambulance, so we have to slow down. There's an ambulance. Yeah. So if you turn right, you go to that's that's where the buses, the public buses, that's where they go to reach the O terminal, the O bus terminal. There's the Liket store here on the right side, and Ocean Suites Hotel on the left side of the road. This is Bohol Elementary School. There's an there's a if you want to buy fish, what do you call that? Inunon in Bisaya. It's like it's famous here in Tagbilaran. Fiber pots for the plantitos and plantitas. I think the plant craze is already over, but of course the plant lovers are still collecting their wish plants, collecting the plants on their wish lists that they were not able to get during the plant craze, pandemic. So this is the famous, we call it junction. So actually there's lots of junction here in Bohol, but this one's in Tagbilaran is very famous because it leads to Dawis Bridge, and it's one of the two bridges, one of the two original bridges connecting the mainland in Bohol, specifically in Tagbilaran City and Panglao Island. And now they are constructing the third bridge already. I'm not really sure about the timeline as to when it's going to be finished. There's a Caltex gas station right here as well. And if you're looking to buy second-hand cars, there's actually a car dealer here on the right side. Just check there. There's Royal Coast, there's Crab House. It's Crab House, you know. It's a famous restaurant in the city as well. One of the, you know, they've been in the market for a while already. And there are already commercial centers here. This is a commercial space. Pantry station, Sigaw World Tires. Then there's also a new place to eat here in this area in Tagbilaran City. So, and if you're going to a lounge bar, there's Kuklaya. They played bands before, but now, you know, because of the curfew, I think all bands are stopped at the moment. That place, the front, yes, got lots of choices there because there's lots of stalls within the food arcade. It's more like a food arcade, you know. So if you're going for a food trip, you can visit Smosia Cafe. It's filled with bothos on the walls. If you want to go to Camellia, you can also access this road. There's actually a restaurant up there, Lantau. NFA, National Food Authority. If you wanna go for cheaper rice, go to NFA. So now that the curfew is back, uniform curfew for the whole province, I think it's gonna get lonely again in Tagbilaran, in the city, in the urban areas here in Bohol. Oh, there's I think road rehab. Tagbilaran Christian Alliance Church. So this is already going to the downtown area in Tagbilaran City. Red Doors is actually trying to expand in Bohol before the pandemic, but unfortunately, because of the global crisis, because of the pandemic, I think yeah, it was bad timing for them to expand. And we do not know when this pandemic is going to be over. There's Cebuana Lowlier. Cebuana Lowlier. Almost going to the downtown area. So in the next intersection we will be turning right, because this is a one-way street, trips to go. There's a vet clinic right there, but you know, I got 3 dogs after they were vaccinated. They died because I don't know, maybe it's some virus. So when we were still in high school, that area there at the end of this street is a parking area for, you know, jeepneys going to the nearby towns in Bohol, including our town, Albuquerque, Lubbock. So we call this Boholan, but now it's not anymore. If you turn right, we go to Science High, our school before. So yeah, in high school. Then this one is already CPG Avenue, Carlos P. Garcia Avenue. It's a major thoroughfare in Tagbilaran City. So this is already downtown area. Making my way downtown. So this is the intersection, Butalid Street and and CPG East. Yes, CPG East. Small Town Lottery. What is that? Play Lotto. Joe's Chicken. This is also a very old restaurant. I mean, not old, but this restaurant has been there for a long time already, and they're popular in Bohol. Then I think the last gas station to close here in the city is this one near Plaza Rizal. That Caltex station right there. So I think they close at 9 or 10, but before COVID, I think they're 24 hours. Sometimes the buses from the old terminal stop here to wait for passengers, and that's Plaza Rizal. It's newly rehabilitated. Yes, they try to improve. And there's Philippine National Bank, PNB. I heard PNB is already bought by another company, I'm not sure. Then this is the old provincial capital building in Bohol, and it's now turned into a library or a museum. The next building is the provincial library, and the new capital. We already have the new building of the provincial capital, which is in Cogon. I think it's part of Cogon, so it's about maybe 3 to 5 kilometers from here. Dunkin' Donuts is being rehabilitated as well. Right there, next to Australia. There's iFern, Union Bank, there's Wealth Bank, and yes, there's Emily Willier, Cebuana, Willier, Palawan Pawn Shop. So if you want to make padala kwarta, just visit these shops here. So, and of course, if you want, there's a new mall, Altacita. I made a vlog during their opening. It got some more than 500 views. There's Chowking, Jollibee, McDonald's. So when there's Jollibee, there's McDonald's. You know, they're like best friends for life. Oh, there's new LBC here, BQ Mall branch. Yeah. Inside BQ Mall, there's repair for watches. What else? Eyeglasses. Cebuana Lular is also here, and there's Unicity on the other side. It's actually the old wet market in Tagbilaran, and they turned it into like something like a budget mall. There's Garcia Pawn Shop, Mercury Drug, across is Rose Pharmacy. There's Metrobank. There's Alturas Mall. So if you really need something here, and there's Unitop, that's cheap goods there. Cheap goods. So we're trying to beat the red light, you know. So 3, 2, yeah, there. That was not illegal. That was okay. And PS Bank, Villarica. So if you're new here in Bohol, just try to explore CPG Avenue. This is downtown area, and you'll find almost everything here. The banks, commercial shops, BDO right there. There's also BDO in near BQ Mall. There's BPI, Cebuana Luwalier again. There's lots of Luwaliers here, which is if you want to buy appliances. If you're constructing a house or you're renovating your house, there's Builderware here. YY Builders also, next to China Bank. I used to come to YY because they're kind of cheaper. Their prices. There's City Savings, and there's Personal Collection. If you wanna go into business, this is the old Holy Spirit School. It's now an arts center, and part of it is also commercial. Security Bank right across is of course this is where I took up my college engineering course, Bohol Island State University main campus in Tagbilaran. So it was previously CVSCAF TCC. It's a school with a very long name, Central Visayas State College of Agriculture, Forestry and Technology, Tagbilaran City Campus. There's Manulife. I used to be part of Manulife before. There's Veterans Bank. So my grandfather was a war veteran, so he has a few stocks there at the Veterans Bank. Yeah. So we're gonna be turning left because I'm going to Lightport. It's a commercial center here in Bohol. It's like if you've been to Cebu, it's more like Manila Town Center. A small commercial center here in Bohol. So there's restaurants, there's a gym, there's 7-Eleven, there's a ticketing outlet, of course, because it's owned by the Light Group. They have the light they also own the light shipping, the ships going to Cebu and other parts of the Philippines. they're so sister companies. And if we turn, that's actually high school, Dr. Cecilio Putong National High School on the right. But we're now going left, and there's Luwilier, Western Union, and Dalikiat, of course. And of course, University of Bohol, also one of the most popular universities here in Bohol. Especially that they're carrying the name of Bohol. There's actually coffee, no, not Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. No, not Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. Figaro Coffee. Yeah, they're right there. Figaro. Crystal E College as well is right there. So we go straight. Near here is also a small mall, Plaza Marcella. This is the port of Tagbilaran Sea, the seaport. We used to have a domestic airport, right? If you turn right, you can reach the domestic airport here in Tagbilaran, but it's now, they stopped operating there because we already have the Panglao International Airport. So all flights are arriving and departing from Panglao Airport already. It's the seaport of Tagbilaran. So the third bridge from Panglao is gonna, it's going to be, connected right here in this area in Tagbilaran. So the problem is I'm just concerned about the traffic congestion if that is already finished, right? The road here is very small, very narrow for a city like Tagbilaran, diba? And it's going to be busy because there's the port and there's the bridge. So this is already light port. There's 7-Eleven, and there's shops, restaurants. There's a Tough Barbers, a Rip City Gym. There's a tea shop as well. Yeah, bye for now, guys.